An earthquake measuring 4.8 on the Richter scale hit neighbouring Slovenia at 11 a.m. this morning. The tremor was felt in the Croatian capital Zagreb, in the northern coastal city of Rijeka and in northwestern parts of Croatia. The epicenter of the quake was 45 kilometers southwest of the Slovenian capital Ljubljana, and there have been no reports of injuries or material damage. Yesterday, another earthquake measuring 4.1 hit Albania. The epicenter was in the Adriatic Sea, and the quake was felt in both Albania and Montenegro. Speaking on Croatian television last night, Health Minister Rajko Ostić said that the recently introduced hospital master plan to rationalize and restructure Croatia's hospital system was proving to be an excellent solution. He added that he hadn't capitulated on the idea of introducing shift work, but admitted that it hadn't worked in certain hospitals, and so the old duty shift system had to be reintroduced. Yesterday, Ostojic presented the results of a 3-month pilot project to merge the Pakrac and Požega hospitals, saying the merger had yielded positive results. Meanwhile, the Croatian Association of Hospital Doctors is claiming that the drastic drop in the number of organ transplants in Croatia is another confirmation that Croatia's healthcare system is disorganized as a result of the recent reforms. They say that the transplant program fell by almost 40% in the first quarter of this year. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk has called for the establishment of an EU energy union which would ensure that the bloc's gas supplies are independent of Russian influence. Around about a third of the EU's gas and oil needs are catered for by Russia, and the ongoing crisis in Crimea and Ukraine, the worst since the Cold War, has weakened Europe's energy independence. An initiative to launch so-called ethical banking in Croatia is underway, with a roundtable discussion being held in Zagreb today. Last night on Croatian television, project manager Goran Jeras explained that ethical banks were different to commercial ones in that they weren't solely driven by profit, emphasizing that ethical banks would offer new models for financing projects which commercial banks wouldn't be interested in. Today is International Mother Earth Day, and numerous events will be taking place in Croatia today dedicated to preserving and protecting the natural environment. This year's theme is Green Cities and Towns, with Environment Protection Minister Mihail Zmailovic confirming yesterday that in future those cities and towns who are introducing green measures would be officially recognized. Sport, and in the 32nd round of the Croatian Football League, Istra and Slaven Belupo drew 3-3 in Pula yesterday, while Lokomotiva held Hajduk to a 2-2 draw in Split. This afternoon, Zagreb's Dinamo will host Hrvatski Dragovoljac. In basketball, the quarterfinals of the EuroLeague were held yesterday. Reigning champions Olympiacos of Athens defeated Real Madrid 78-76 at home. Real are leading the series 2-1. The first team to 3 victories goes through. Panathinaikos also recorded their first victory last night, beating CSKA 65-59. Croatian Roko Ukic scored 5 points for the Greek side. And Maccabi outplayed Emporio Armani 75-63, taking a 2-1 lead in the series. And in Champions League football, the first leg matches of the semi-finals will be held tonight. Atletico Madrid host Chelsea, while Real Madrid host reigning champions Bayern Munich. This afternoon's forecast calls for partly sunny weather, with some isolated rain showers in places inland and along the northern Adriatic coast. Winds will be weak inland and on the coast, where the wind direction will vary. Highest daily temperatures will be between 17 and 22 degrees Celsius.